Hello foodie fam, I hope you're hungry for a serving of culinary trivia today. We're setting off on another intriguing journey to uncover the untold truth about the places where we love to eat. Our gastronomic GPS today points us toward the flashing knives and flaming onions of Benihana, the Japanese steakhouse that put teppanyaki on the global map. Who hasn't been mesmerized by the culinary theatrics of a Benihana chef, expertly slicing, dicing, and tossing ingredients right before your eyes? But did you know the story behind Benihana is every bit as sizzling as it grills? Our story starts on a note that could make even the best of Hollywood screenwriters sit up and pay attention. Picture this, my foodie friends. Hiroaki Aoki, known to us as Rocky, the charismatic founder of Benihana. His story is the essence of the American dream, a humble immigrant fueled by nothing more than ambition and a pocket full of change. With just $300 in his pocket, Rocky left Japan and made his way to the sprawling metropolis of New York City in the United States. His dream? To introduce Japanese cuisine to a largely uninitiated American audience. Not an easy feat, considering sushi wasn't exactly a staple in the average American's diet back then. But Rocky, much like his namesake, was a fighter. He was undeterred by the culinary unfamiliarity he was up against. How beautifully ironic, isn't it, that a man named Rocky was about to cause a seismic shift in America's culinary landscape? Like a determined chef, he was ready to whip up a cultural blend that was going to shake the very foundations of the food industry. So buckle up as we delve deeper into Rocky's journey from a dreamer with an ambition to the culinary rock star who transformed our dining experiences forever. Every tale of triumph is marred by trials and tribulations, and Rocky's story was no different. His first taste of the American food scene? Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly a recipe for success. His initial venture was as unassuming as they come, an ice cream truck. Serving up scoops of sweet delight to the busy streets of New York, Rocky hoped to carve out a niche for himself. But alas, like an ice cream cone under the scorching summer sun, this venture quickly melted away. But Rocky, ever the culinary warrior, was not one to back down. His next move was a daring one. He decided to introduce New Yorkers to traditional Japanese food through a sit-down restaurant. While the venture was ambitious, the Big Apple just wasn't ready to bite into his unfamiliar cuisine. But did this deter our culinary protagonist? Not in the least. Rocky was a master at spotting opportunities where others saw failure. He noticed something important. The American palate was intrigued by the exotic, yet it craved the comfort of familiar tastes. This realization sparked an idea. What if he could create a dining experience that was both entertaining and offered food that resonated with his patrons? The result was nothing short of a culinary revelation: Benihana, the first ever Japanese steakhouse in the US, born in 1964. The name Benihana wasn't chosen randomly. Oh no. It was a heartfelt homage to his parents' coffee shop in Tokyo, further emphasizing the beautiful fusion of his Japanese heritage and his American dream. In the cauldron of his early failures, Rocky concocted a unique recipe that was destined to revolutionize the American dining scene. Let's simmer on that as we whisk you away to the next chapter of this delicious journey. Hold on to your forks and knives, folks, because we're about to take a deep dive into the extraordinary concept that has propelled Benihana to its legendary status. This, my dear foodies, is where the magic happens, where dining is more than just a meal. Rocky didn't just bring a new flavor to America's culinary scene with Benihana. No, he aimed higher, offering an unparalleled dining experience that blended food, entertainment, and culture into one delicious package. Teppanyaki, a style of Japanese cuisine that uses an iron griddle to cook food, became the beating heart of Benihana. But Rocky added his own twist, bringing the chefs out of the kitchen and putting them right in the spotlight. Picture this: your chef isn't just a culinary maestro, but also an entertainer, a performer who takes you on a gastronomic journey right at your table. From the rhythmic chopping of vegetables to the mesmerizing dance of flipping shrimp tails, from the dramatic sizzle of grilling steak to the flames erupting from an onion volcano, dining at Benihana becomes a sensory carnival. The mesmerizing sight of expert knife work, the sizzle and aroma of fresh ingredients on the hot griddle, the entertaining banter of the chef all blend into an experience that is as delightful to the senses as it is to the palate. Imagine dining in the middle of a Cirque du Soleil performance. Every meal a spectacle, every bite a memory. That's the magic of Benihana. Rocky truly brought the theater to the table, transforming a simple dinner into an extraordinary feast. But this was just the appetizer, folks. Stay tuned as we continue to savor the unforgettable tale of Benihana. Fasten your seatbelts, dear foodies, because we're about to zoom along the thrilling ascent of Benihana. It's a tale peppered with innovation, determination, and a generous sprinkle of success. Benihana quickly became an irresistible attraction, combining tantalizing gastronomy with thrilling performance. Rocky's risk had paid off. Just a year after its grand opening, Benihana had raked in a mind-blowing $150,000. That's a whole lot of teppanyaki, folks. In today's terms, that's approximately $1.2 million. Not bad for a restaurant that started with a dream and a 4-table dining space, huh? So Rocky, got any wisdom for us down here? Maybe a golden recipe for success? But let's not forget, every good story has its fair share of spice, and Benihana's journey was no exception. Rocky Aoki, a charismatic character, led a life as colorful and flamboyant as a Benihana chef's performance. Personal lawsuits, daredevil adventures in hot air balloons, and even posthumous family battles over his fortune added a side of drama to his journey. Now, doesn't that make our everyday family drama seem like a walk in the park? But like a chef masterfully controlling the heat of the griddle, Benihana managed to keep its sizzle intact amidst the storms. By the 1980s, Benihana had flourished into an empire with over 50 locations across the US. And its charm didn't just stop at the doorstep of its restaurants. It seeped into the fabric of popular culture, featuring in music lyrics, blockbuster movies, and even making a glamorous cameo in The Wolf of Wall Street. From an ambitious immigrant to an iconic restaurant mogul, Rocky's story is a testament to the American dream. But hold on to your chopsticks, folks, because there's more to this sizzling saga of success. Through all the highs and lows, Benihana continues to serve up its unique blend of entertainment and dining. What started as a single restaurant in Midtown Manhattan has now become an international sensation. Benihana has successfully forged a name that's synonymous with an unforgettable dining experience. Its journey from humble beginnings to global recognition is a testament to the power of resilience, creativity, and a touch of showmanship. It's a vivid reminder that we can take our passions and, with the right ingredients, cook up something truly extraordinary. Rocky Aoki wasn't just serving food, he was serving an experience, a culture, and above all, a sizzling slice of the American dream. So the next time you're catching a shrimp tail in your mouth or applauding a flaming onion volcano at Benihana, take a moment to toast to the indomitable spirit of Rocky and his culinary vision. His dream has flavored our lives in ways we couldn't have imagined. As we wrap up this deep dive into the hot and fiery world of Benihana, remember there's plenty more culinary tales simmering on our stovetop. So stay hungry for knowledge, and we'll see you next time as we continue to unravel the tantalizing truths behind your favorite food spots. Until then, keep those appetites and curiosity piqued. Sayonara, foodie fam!